afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming out to this inaugural Regional Schools Investment Competition Prize Giving, as well as it will be followed by a panel discussion on the topic Investing on the Eastern Caribbean Securities Market. Before we commence with the proceedings, we'd like to invite one of our broker-dealer counterparts, Nikisia Pemberton, Investment and Treasury Specialist of the Bank of Nevis, to invoke God's blessings on the proceedings.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you today. We come to you with notes of thanksgiving as well as worthy requests. Firstly, God, we thank you for this opportunity to approach your throne and to be gathered together at this RSIC prize-giving ceremony and panel discussion. Thank you for seeing it fit and beneficial to bring together the financial minds of our region as we aim to better and strengthen relationships amongst our respective agencies and stakeholders. Thank you for journeying mercies and for allowing each and every one of us to be here in safety. We commit this afternoon's proceedings into your hands. We ask you for continued guidance on this organization as it continues to promote and be a catalyst for wealth creation within the ECCU. Help us to engage in meaningful discussion that can spark great ideas for better growth, development, and unity. Grant us renewed and improved mindsets, knowledge, and values that we may carry out our tasks with a higher level of expertise, integrity, and trust. We thank you once again for your ongoing grace and mercy. In Jesus' name, amen.
Welcome again. Welcome all specially invited guests. I think we have a representative from the Ministry of Education here. Let me make sure I get his name correct. Mr. Cyril Sipal. Cyrus Sipal. We also have the teacher and principal of the Vieux Fort Comprehensive School, and we have BOCA representatives as well as specially invited guests to the panel discussion today. Welcome all. The Regional Schools Investment Competition is a dynamic learning experience, and it targets third through fifth form students as well as first-year college students. It provides the students with investment knowledge as well as first-hand experience in terms of investing on the securities market and more specifically on the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange. We are very pleased this year to put together such a program. The program was conceived by the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange in collaboration with its partner brokers. It's ECSC licensed member brokers, 6 member brokers, as well as the Eastern Caribbean Securities Regulatory Commission. So we're pleased today to be here at our first prize-giving ceremony. I'd like to welcome a representative from the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange, Mr. Jaron Burnett, Senior Manager, Operations Department of the ECSC, to bring us a few remarks on behalf of the ECSC.
October 19, 2001 marked the launch of the first securities market in the currency union, linking the 8 member territories, creating a single continuous market with a common securities act, a single regional regulator, the Eastern Caribbean Securities Regulatory Commission, a single exchange, the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange, and other market institutions, including a Central Securities Registry and a Central Securities Depository. The ECSC is a fully electronic exchange which facilitates the buying and selling of securities, including corporate stocks and bonds and government securities. It facilitates the primary issuance and secondary trading of corporate and sovereign securities. The ECSC, along with its member licensed broker-dealers and regulator, is committed to educating the ECCU population about the ECSM, the Eastern Caribbean Securities Market, and about opportunities to invest and grow one's wealth. We have undertaken several initiatives that target young people on a country-by-country basis, collaborating with the junior achievement programs and schools to educate young persons. However, this investment competition is the first of its kind as it relates to the ECCU-wide reach. The competition, as it was conceived, targets third through fifth form high school students and first-year college students. The objectives of the competition include to spread awareness to the youth on the existence of the ECSM and its market institutions, to introduce and educate young persons across the ECCU about investing, securities, and wealth creation, to spread awareness to the youth and by extension their teachers and parents about the process of purchasing and selling securities and the role of the licensed broker-dealer, to excite and inspire young people to learn more about investing and to become active market participants in the future. An investment education webinar and competition briefing preceded the commencement of the competition, which was run in 2 segments. There was a 1-week inter-country portion of the competition where schools in each of the ECCU member countries competed for the top prize, followed by the winners of the inter-country segment then went on to compete to vie for the title of Regional Schools Investment Competition Champion. Today, it is with great pleasure that we officially announce the regional champion. And it is a much welcomed coincidence that representatives from the ECSE, broker member dealers, and the Commission, the ECSRC, are here in St. Lucia for in-person meetings. And while we're here, we have the opportunity to announce the winner of the competition, which is a school from St. Lucia. They competed against 3 other schools from St. Lucia in the first segment to be the inter-country winner, and then moved on to compete regionally and win the overall championship. Today, we are pleased to recognize this commendable achievement by VFCSS Invest of the Viewfort Comprehensive School. And on behalf of the management and staff of the ECSE, the ECSRC, and the broker member dealers, I take this opportunity to congratulate the team of VFCSS Invest. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaron. We'll now have Samantha Lewis present some remarks. She is the Analyst Corporate Finance Division of the Eastern Securities Regulatory Commission. Samantha.
Pleasant good afternoon to everybody, and let me first commend the organizers of this competition. We are very pleased at the ECSRC to see the initiative undertaken to enhance the financial literacy of individuals in the investing on the ECSM. So today I am here from the ECSRC, the Eastern Caribbean Securities Regulatory Commission. For those of you who do not know, we are the sole regulators of the ECSM. So what we do, one of our roles is to license, monitor, and supervise any persons engaged in securities business, to promote investor protection, maintain the effective compliance and enforcement programs, and promote the growth and development of the capital markets. How we achieved some of these purposes by setting the minimum standards of entry for market intermediaries, that is companies and individuals. We monitor the conduct of the business market intermediaries on the ECSM. We ensure that investors have access to and receive timely information and disclosures to inform the investment decision-making. And we ensure compliance with the securities legislation, which speaks to the Securities Act and regulations. And we promote investor education on the market. So today I want to congratulate you, the school. You have worked hard, and now you get the results of your hard work. We trust that the information that you learned, you would use it to put it to practice, and you could educate your friends and family members about investing on the ECSM. So once again, congratulations, and God bless, and continue to do your good work, okay? Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Samantha, for those words of encouragement. I'll now invite Nolan Gabriel. She's the chairperson of the Intermediary Working Group. That's a group of broker-dealers, and so she will be presenting remarks on behalf of the licensed broker-dealers. Nolan?
Thank you, Luca. Good afternoon, representative from the Ministry of Education. Good afternoon, students and teachers from our winning school. Other invited guests, good afternoon. The Intermediary Working Group is a collaborative effort between the broker-dealers across each of the 8 EC territories, as well as the regulator, the Eastern Caribbean Regulatory Commission, and the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange. The role of this group is really to ensure that we have a proper functioning market where we can address issues that we see in the development of our market, and we can work together to improve upon those issues. One of the issues identified in our market in the Eastern Caribbean is the education level around investment and around investment options and the practice of actually actively investing. So this exercise with the Regional Schools Investment Competition was geared specifically towards raising the investment savvy in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. I am really excited by the feedback that was received from the brokers about all of the schools who participated. The level of enthusiasm that as students you have displayed was exemplary, and it clearly tells us that you're hungry for more and that we need to actually do more of this type of investing, development, education in the region. So on behalf of the Intermediary Working Group, I would like to extend a hearty congratulations to View Fort Comprehensive Secondary School Invest, to all of the students, also to the teachers who have assisted and who have collaborated with us and with the students to ensure that this event was a success. I would like to say hearty congratulations to you and your entire team, and I'd also like to take this opportunity to congratulate all of the intra-country winners as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Nolan. We'll now have Mr. Cyrus Sepal. He's the District Education Officer, District 1, to bring us some remarks on behalf of the Ministry of Education, St. Lucia.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of the Minister of Education, Honorable Sean Edward, the Parliamentary Secretary, Dr. Prosper, PS, Deputy PS, and newly appointed Deputy Chief, we just want to commend our organization here, the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange and the other agencies for understanding the value of networking with education and for seeing that we need to bridge the gap between what is happening at the school and what is happening at the job market. Honorable Sean Edward normally would say something. He wants the best from his department, and he wants our school to excel in whatever that we do. And I'm sure that he will be very proud, and if he were here, then he would have gone there to shake the hands of everybody from Vieux-Fort Compre to tell you congratulations on winning that award. So let us put our hands together once again for Vieux-Fort Compre. And then just to again extend the word of thank you to the agencies who have partnered with education to understand that when we speak of the evolution of the social being and education, we tend to forget sometimes that we have to make the adjustment to the education program and what we offer in order to meet the evolution of the social being. So again, we thank you, our organization here, the ECSC, all right, for understanding that value. And again, the Minister of Education and the Ministry of Education, not just St. Lucia, but in the rest of the countries participating. We say thank you very much, and we look forward to having that same competition again, or another one, or even more at a school level, not just for the one year, but then it could be every term. We would appreciate that, okay? So thank you again, and God bless you, and then we look forward to the continued partnership to bring what is happening at the school to what is happening in the job market. God bless you.
Thank you so much for that those enthusiastic words. I think all of the remarks were very well done. We wanted to give you all some context in terms of the competition. Before we get into the meat of the matter, which is the prize giving ceremony, I just wanted to recognize, even though we will be having separate intra-country competitions in the various countries, I just wanted to recognize the winners here before we move on to the regional champion. So in terms of the winners, we had Antigua and Barbuda, we had Green Magnets and of Irene B. Williams Secondary School. In Dominica, the Gifted Prophets of Arthur Waldron Seventh-day Adventist Academy. In Grenada, we had AHS Angel Investors of the Anglican High School. In St. Kitts and Nevis, we had Financial Gems of Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we had SMSS Investors Group, St. Martin's Secondary School. And of course, in St. Lucia, we had VFCSS VFCSS Invest out of Viewfort Comprehensive Secondary School, and they went on to win the overall prize. To help me with the prize giving, I'd like to invite 3 representatives, one from the ECSC, Karina Brown, and Nolan, if you could join us as well as the broker representative on the IWG, Intermediate Working Group, and we'll also have Samantha representing the Regulatory Commission. Okay, so we're handing out prizes to the students. We're handing out gift bags, which includes as well a certificate of achievement. They were also provided with a cash prize, and that prize was in the form of a deposit at an account created for them at the Bank of St. Lucia. So let's call on first student Jester Yang. Congratulations, Jester. We now call on Daniela. Danielle. Tissa Dorville. Hylia Joachim. And the 5th student, so we had 5 students participating in this group, is Shanessa Joseph. We'd also like to recognize the hardworking teacher and mentor, teacher guide for this group, Mrs. Janice Daslu. We'll ask Mrs. Daslu to come and collect the plaque for the school for the intra-regional portion of the competition. I now invite a representative from the Bank of St. Lucia. Bank of St. Lucia was the broker assigned to assist VFCSS Invest. So can a representative from the Bank of St. Lucia hand over the check to the school, please? The school received for the regional award $5,000. I think Jester Yang led the team. I now invite Jaron Burnett to hand over the trophy to the entire team. This is a rotational trophy, and after he hands it over, we'll have a quick photo up with all of the broker representatives, many of which are here, were on the planning committee, and the students. So the entire group of students, you all can go up and receive your trophy. we now invite, well, first of all, let me congratulate you all for a job well done. You all can say that you all are the first winners of the Regional School Investment Competition, so that's something that you can boast about. Okay, so congratulations to you and the teacher, of course, who assisted you. And congratulations to the brokers who assisted as well, Bank of St. Lucia. Okay, I'd like to invite Shanessa Joseph, student representative, to say a few remarks on behalf of VFCSS Invest.
Good afternoon. My name is Shanessa Joseph, and I will be speaking on behalf of VFCSS Invest. My team members are Jester Yang, Hylia Joachim, Tisa Doville, and Daniela Daniel. When our management of business teacher informed us of the opportunity, we were intrigued and enthusiastic about our participation. Although there were moments we may have doubted ourselves, we were steadfast and received motivation and pep talks regularly from our management of business teacher. Let's not forget the students of our management of business class who showed their support in every class. Over time, we became a tight-knit team that were not intimidated by our competitors. Although we were given free will over our decision-making and our teacher did not get deeply involved, she was still instrumental in the tips that she gave us. Over the weeks, through having to assume the role of an investor, we were able to learn the ins and outs of trading. We had a bit of a rocky start at the intra-country level, and we became doubtful that we would emerge the winners due to a decision that we made where a majority of our funds was invested into one company. However, as we became more familiar with how it worked, we were able to draw logical conclusions, and thankfully, good judgments prevailed. At the intra-regional level, we learned our mistakes and began to diversify our portfolio. We also acquired quick decision-making skills. However, patience was also key, as the nature of the stock exchange can be unpredictable. During the decision-making process, we considered several factors other than just share price. We also considered the degree of leadership, resilience, and decision-making that the companies displayed. The daily market news were also integral in influencing our decision-making. We came to realize that external factors such as economic conditions and weather patterns could have a significant impact on the performance of a company. Any unfavorable news would lead to us selling shares, and likewise for positive news. The trade reports were also considered. The competition overall was an interesting experience. It was a fun and unique way to introduce us to the world of stock trading. Most importantly, it was an educational opportunity. I think I speak for my entire team when I say that we are immensely grateful for the opportunity to acquire this knowledge and that it will not be forgotten. I still remember announcing our victory in the middle of a class, and the entire class cheered so loudly that we were heard by everybody on the block. Indeed, we are thrilled at our win. Thank you to our management of business teacher, our management of business class, the brokers of Bank of St. Lucia, the organizers and facilitators of this competition, and most importantly, the Almighty. Thank you.
Excellent presentation on behalf of the team. I'm sure they're proud. We'll now wrap up with a vote of thanks presented by another broker representative, Kishelle Francis, Senior Wealth Management and Financial Services Officer of the Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited.
Thank you, Yuluka, and good afternoon to everyone. Now, on behalf of the Eastern Caribbean Securities Exchange and the member broker-dealers, I would like to express a sincere thank you to everyone who has contributed to the success of the inaugural staging of the Regional Schools Investment Competition. To the Eastern Caribbean Securities Regulatory Commission, we thank you for your support throughout the planning phase of the competition. To the Ministries of Education and the school principals, we say thank you for endorsing the competition and for encouraging your students to participate. We also wish to extend our deepest appreciation to the teachers who are even more enthusiastic and exciting than we were, right? The guidance that you provided to the students and your other contributions to the competition are so invaluable. To the students, thank you so much for willingly accepting the challenge and for diligently completing your daily tasks. We are so very encouraged by your interest and your performance, and we look forward to working with you again pretty soon. So once more, we would like to thank everyone, and we look forward to future collaborations to enhance investment education throughout our region. Thank you.